Yo people, we're back with another hardware review and we're back with Vaptio. This time we are looking at the throne tank. We've already done the frogman tank, that comes with the wall crawler and also the super bat. We'll leave a link down in the description so you can go and check that review out. Also, the wall crawler and the super bat come with the throne tank, all depends which kit you pick up. So what we'll do is have a look around the box, tell you what you actually get with it, and then we'll talk about the tank itself. Right, on the top it does tell you it's Vaptio, better gear, better taste. They have also got another company name which is VUKN. That's more on the American side. More over in the UK and Europe it's called Vaptio. So it tells you it's a throne tank. Also gives you a picture there. You can either get it in silver and gold or black and gold. On the back it tells you what you get, which is the throne tank. You get spare glass. You also get 2 coils with this. You get a 0.25 ohm coil, that is direct to lung, and also you get a 1.2 ohm coil, which is a mouth to lung. You get your O-rings, you also get a user manual, make sure you read it, it tells you all about priming your coils and how the tank works itself, and you also get a spare drip tip. Now the spare drip tip is actually a mouth to lung. So if you just look above my shoulder there, I will stick a picture as normal so you can see everything you do get in the packaging. Right, let's go to the tank itself. Not a bad looking thing, I quite like the look of it. It's got a quite nice little groove design on the top, so when you're screwing it off to fill it, your hands fit on it. Now the drip tip itself is a 510, it comes with quite a wide bore drip tip, but it also comes with a mouth to lung drip tip as well. If you've got your own, you can use it with it being a 510, so you can use your own if you wanted to. Now, it also comes with a locking mechanism. It can lock the chamber off so it doesn't leak. So when you actually fill the tank, because it is a top fill tank, you move it across and it locks it off. There you go, so you don't get any leakage at all. So when you unscrew it, as you can see, it's a top fill. It has got their little bung that they stick around the top that stops any leakage. So anything you do there is just fit your juice bottle down the side, fill it up, and you're ready to go. Now the coils are a little bit different and how they actually fit in. There is a little chamber and the coils are quite long, as you can see. So what you do is you slide it down and there's 2 little grooves. What you do is you make sure that they all marry up, just push it to the side and you're ready to go. Again, make sure you prime your coil, just stick a little bit of juice around the sides. Screw the top back on and there you go. Bob's your uncle. Fanny's your auntie. The airflow system on this is pretty good as well. It locks off on either side. Again, you can move that around for your mouth to lung. Now, the coils themselves, like I said, are a 0.25 ohm coil. The range is 30 to 70 watts, but they say it's best between 30 and 60. The 1.2 ohm coil is a range of 5 to 20 watts, but they say it's best between 10 to 15 watts. And you get both of them actually in the kit. On the bottom, it tells you that it is Vaptio. It isn't a protruding 510, so I wouldn't use it on any mech mod. And that's roughly the look of the tank and everything you get with it. So I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll do the pros and cons and the bits that we missed. I always get something wrong. Now, it does come in a number of colours. It doesn't just come in the black and gold and the silver and gold. It comes in a number of colours. It just says that on the packaging. So if you just look above my shoulder, they're all the colours you can actually get in. I always get something wrong. Well, let's do the cons first. Now, the first con I'm going to tell you is when I got the tank itself, I got a right funny taste off of it, and I couldn't work out what it was. So I spoke to a couple of other reviewers, and what we worked it out to be is like machine grease. And it was a horrible taste. So what we had to do is stick it through the sonic cleaner, give it a good old wash, and then it just went away. So you were fine after that. So if you do get it, and you get a funny taste and you can't work it out, give it a good old clean, and you'll be fine. Right then, what else have we got about the cons to it? I'm not too keen on the filling mechanism. The coil itself protrudes and it's a little bit hard to get your bottle down the sides of it. And if you're using something big like one of the Gorilla bottles or whatever else, it's going to be even harder for you. The stopper that they've got there, we'll call it the stopper, seems to sometimes push back up and you can't quite get your tip down the end of it to fill it up and you've got juice on the top. I know a number of other reviewers have actually complained about that. Obviously it's a good mechanism if it's going to stop you leaking, but it's not very good if you can't get your juice into it. There we go. Another con that we've got for it, the coils don't last that long. I'm only getting a week or 2 at the most out of them. You start getting a burnt taste from it. So yeah, that's a bad con. But all in all, apart from that, there is nothing else wrong with the tank. Let's talk about a couple of the pros. I really do like they've put 2 drip tips in there. You can have a mouth to lung as well as your normal direct to lung chunky little drip tip, or you can use your own. Now the coils themselves, you can get 2 different coils which it comes with in the pack. Again, I really do like that. It's a 0.25 ohm coil, which is a direct to lung. That's between 30 and 60 watts. They're saying the best for it to work at. And also they give you a mouth to lung coil, which is a 1.2 ohm, and that roughly works between 10 and 15 watts. That's the best what they're recommending it. So yeah, I do like that. Decent airflow, so you can move it around to change to mouth to lung or direct to lung. Let's talk about the flavour and the clouds. Clouds for days. Really good clouds. And I tell you what, the flavour's not too shabby either. It's not the best I've had, but it's certainly not the worst. Nice flavour on it. I like the look of the tank. It's got some grooving on the top, make it easy for you to open it and shut the automatic doors off. That's what I'm going to call them, automatic doors. It's my new thing that I'm going to call it. So yeah, all in all, good looking thing. Decent airflow, not bad flavour, decent clouds. Giving the option of mouth to lung or direct to lung. I love the options of stuff like that. Anybody who comes up with that sort of thing, big thumbs up from little bro. Well, I'll tell you what, I want to give a big shout out to Dolce Viva Vape Shop. They sent this over to me for review. I will be putting their website probably across here and down in the descriptions and the address to the shop. So make sure you go over and check out them people. They are fantastic, really nice people. And thank you very much for sending this out for review. Well, if you've liked this video, make sure you like, subscribe and share. The subscribe button's just in the corner. Give it a little press to get me to that new magic number. You can find me on Facebook, Twitter and Instagram. Give me a little like and a share. And there's one last thing to say, people. Keep them juices a flowing.